Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony will begin shortly. Please switch off your mobile phones or put them to silent mode if you haven't done so. We have arranged for official photographers to take photos of all the graduates receiving their diplomas, so there is no need for you to come to the front to take photographs during the ceremony. If you wish to take additional photographs, you may do so after the ceremony at the plaza. I will be inviting you to stand when the academic procession enters and leaves the convention hall. Graduates, please ensure that you have the admission ticket and identity card with you before you join the queue to receive the scroll box on stage. You will be issued with a card lock-on, ID, and a password as you leave the stage. Please keep the card as you will need it to place your orders for the photos. Lastly, graduates, graduation is a formal occasion. Please show your respect for our guests and fellow graduates in your behavior. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Our guest speaker, Dr. Cameron, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the 59th graduation ceremony of the Singapore Polytechnic is declared open and will be held over 16 sessions. We welcome you to the first session to witness the presentation of the diplomas and other awards to graduates from the School of Chemical and Life Sciences. May I now invite our Principal and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. So Wai Wah, to deliver the graduation address. Mr. So, please.
Dr. Paul Cameron, the Research and Technology Director for Asia Pacific, Croda International. Distinguished guests, parents, colleagues, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to our 59th graduation ceremony. This year, we see 5,621 students graduating from Singapore's first Polytechnic. I congratulate all graduates, and in particular, the 270 of you here this morning receiving your certificates. Founded in 1954, Singapore Poly held our first graduation ceremony in Victoria Theatre in 1961. Subsequently, we commemorated our 50,000th graduate in 1990. And last year, we celebrated achieving the milestone of graduating our 200,000 graduate. We are the first Polytechnic and among the first few institutes of higher learning to be able to make this proud declaration. To the graduates assembled here today, all of you can be proud and honored to be part of this over 200,000 strong network of illustrious men and women who, like you, entered the gates of Singapore Poly and then went on to help build Singapore over the last 6 decades. Some of these illustrious SP alumni include, from the earliest cohort, a veteran architect, Mr. Tan Ching Siong, who pioneered residential typologies in Singapore. And you may know his iconic projects, which include the Pearl Bank Apartments and the Pandan Valley Condominium. He was conferred the President's Design Award in 2012. From the 1980s, we have the current chairman of Singapore Poly's Board of Governors, and that's Mr. Bill Chang. He is also the CEO, Group Enterprise of Singtel. Not only does he play a major role in the development of Singapore's IT industry through his position in Singtel, he also co-chairs the Future Jobs and Skills Subcommittee of the Committee on the Future Economy of Singapore, which was set up by the Singapore government. In recognition of his contributions, Mr. Bill Chang was awarded the Public Service Star in 2017. We also have an accomplished scientist in our alumni family. He's Dr. Jonathan Loh, who is the Senior Principal Investigator at the Institute of Molecular and Cell Biology. The 1997 SP graduate is the first Singaporean to be elected to the elite Global World Technology Network in 2012 because of his work in stem cells. More recently, we have an analyst who is a sought-after visual effects professional in the United States. Currently based in California, Mr. Vicky Lau has worked on many blockbuster movies and shows. You may be familiar with some of this. The Walking Dead, Guardians of the Galaxy, War for the Planet of the Apes. The 2011 Visual Effects and Motion Graphics graduate, he has received many national and international awards for the passion and excellent works in the film and visual entertainment industry. I hope that all of you graduates today will draw inspiration from these outstanding alumni and continue the Singapore Poly tradition of powering Singapore's development and transforming the country towards a strong economy and a caring society. To help you carry the SP alumni mantle to renew the country and to thrive in this era of constant technological disruption, Singapore Poly has transformed ourselves to become a polytechnic not just for teenagers, but a polytechnic for all ages. We have committed ourselves to be your lifelong learning partner beyond your graduation today. Through our continuing education programs, we will help you to upgrade further, develop your skills at different stages in your lives. These programs cover not just your areas of specialization, but also generic ones, such as entrepreneurship. All of you will find these programs helpful as you face this volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous environment, always subjected to technological disruption. Beyond what you have received these last 3 years, you will need to constantly learn, unlearn, relearn. So your graduation today is really the beginning of a long-term relationship with Singapore Polytechnic. So graduates, as I once again extend my congratulations, I say to you not just goodbye, but also see you again on campus. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. So. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker this morning is Dr. Paul Cameron, Research and Technology Director for the Asia Pacific of Croda International. Croda International is a multinational company, specialty chemical company, and he has been based in Singapore for 11 years. Dr. Cameron holds a PhD in chemistry from Imperial College London with first-class Bachelor of Science honours degree from Durham University, UK. He is a member of the Singapore Polytechnic School of Chemical and Life Sciences Advisory Committee and a member of the Industry Advisory Board for Newcastle University. He also regularly provides a voice to the industry, the voice of the industry to A-Star, particularly the Institute of Chemical and Engineering Sciences. It is now my pleasure to invite Dr. Paul Cameron to deliver the graduation address. Dr. Cameron, please.
Mr. So Wai Hua, Principal and CEO of Singapore Polytechnic, members of Singapore Polytechnic Board of Governors, distinguished guests, parents and graduates, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor and privilege for me to join you at this morning's graduation ceremony. To our graduates, today's occasion belongs to you. Through hard work, discipline, and dedication, you have successfully completed your course, and I would like to congratulate you all on your achievement. Today also marks a day for you to recognize your family members, friends, and SP staff who have been a pillar of strength throughout your journey in SP. Can I invite our graduates to give a big round of applause to show your appreciation to your family members, friends, and SP staff for all the love and support they've given you over the last few years. Delivering a graduation address is a great responsibility, or so I thought until I cast my mind back to my own graduation at Durham University in 1995. The commencement speaker that day was the esteemed British actor, dramatist, and philosopher, Sir Peter Ustinov. Reflecting on his speech has helped me enormously in writing this one, because it turns out that I can't remember a single word that he said. I've been racking my brains, thinking hard about what to say, seeking ideas from watching world-famous people on YouTube delivering the most amazing speeches. In the end, at the ripe old age of 44, I've settled on providing you with 5.5 pieces of advice I hope you find useful, applying my own first piece of advice in the process. Number 1, be yourself. In the words of the American actress Judy Garland, always be a first-rate version of yourself and not a second-rate version of somebody else. Why spend your whole life trying to be somebody that you're not? It's so much more fun to be yourself. I remember early on in my career, a senior colleague told me that to get on in the business, I had to be more like a particularly successful, highly respected colleague who had an aggressive, authoritarian leadership style. This wasn't me. My natural style is someone who's more people and feeling orientated, who likes to keep the peace. I artificially tried to be someone I wasn't for a short while, and I just ended up feeling unhappy, stressed, guilty, and like a fraud. So I took it on myself to be true to myself, and immediately felt much more relaxed and became a lot more effective in the process. I've tried to stay authentic ever since, and I've been lucky enough that career opportunities have come my way despite not having a fiery red approach. Number 1.5, try not to worry what others think about you. Easier said than done. Not much to say here, but I think this is nicely summarized by former American First Lady, Eleanor Roosevelt. You wouldn't worry so much about what others think of you if you realized how seldom they actually do. Number 2, life moves fast. In the words of Ferris Bueller, in the iconic movie from my childhood about his day off, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. I find that time seems to get faster and faster the older I get. I remember sitting in my office in the UK in 2005, the day it was announced, in Singapore of all places, that London was going to host the Olympics in 2012. I commented to my office mate at the time that we'd probably have children when it came around. It seemed eons away, and at that time, and quite a scary prospect. Whoosh, 7 years passed in a flash, and in that time, I took on a job that involved global travel. I got married, I moved to Singapore, and I had a daughter. My prediction turned out to be spot on, and I ended up being in London for the games with my young family. As you get busy with a career, family, and the more mundane things that come up, don't forget to look around, do things that make you happy, have experiences, and make time for yourself. Life's short. Which leads me nicely to number 3. Work hard, play hard. A bit of a cliche, and perhaps a little controversial in Singapore, where there's such an emphasis on academic achievement, but bear with me, I am a foreigner. I remember my gran telling me how important this was when I was about 12 years old, and I've lived by this mantra ever since. Life to me is about balance. Hard work is important. You know this. You wouldn't be sitting here today if that wasn't so. However, I do think that it's important to have interests and passions away from work too. As I get older, I realize that most things I've achieved have involved hard work. In my studies, my career, golf, marathon running, and my current passion in life, triathlon, the common theme here is to be successful, hard work. I'm sure you'll encounter people who are lucky enough to achieve things with seemingly minimal effort. All you can do is your best and take a lot of self-satisfaction from from achieving something you've really had to work for. Number 4, don't stop learning. Never stop learning, and always be ready to try new things. Please take care of and make time for your own development. Don't sit back and expect someone to do it for you, whether it be your parents, your tutor, or your boss. Be proactive. Number 5, don't worry if you haven't got your life planned out. A quote now from Baz Luhrmann's 1999 hit, Sunscreen. If you haven't listened to this, please do. I remember being moved to tears the first time I heard it, way back in the day, shortly after I started work. Don't feel guilty if you don't know what to do with your life. The most interesting people I know didn't know at 22 what they wanted to do with their lives, and some of the most interesting 40-year-olds I know still don't. Personally, I don't think it's hugely important to have a long-term dream. If you spend your time dead set and focused on a long-term dream, there's a good chance short-term opportunities may pass you by. Who knows where you may end up? I see life as dendritic. That's a scientist in me coming out. You head out along a branch with decisions and things happening at each branch point along the way. Everyone's branch is unique. However, you don't have to agonize too much about the choices made, as future decisions may result in you reconnecting with another branch thought to have been missed. The wonderful thing about it is there are touch points along the way where all of our lives interconnect. When it comes to the next major branch point in your life, whether it be higher education, joining national service, or entering the workforce, Singapore Polytechnic has done a great job in equipping you to face the challenges that lay ahead. From a workplace point of view, SP works very hard in ensuring the diplomas they offer stay relevant to industry. I've seen this firsthand with many perfumery and cosmetic science students over the years being employed as interns in our business. Also, just this year, I was lucky enough to work with John and Melianti before she left, and a talented group of applied chemistry students with us today. Hanani, Jeannie, Ronaline, Tiru, and Umaira. They did an amazing job in their capstone project to do some groundbreaking research on some of Croda's unique polymer additives. Graduates, it's an exciting time to be a scientist in Singapore. We live in a time of unprecedented technological change. When I was at university, I didn't even have a mobile phone, and now my 3-year-old is an absolute whiz at using an iPad. The workplace is changing. Jobs exist today that no one would have foreseen even 5 years ago. Flexible working hours are becoming commonplace. You're extremely lucky to be in Singapore, which is such a vibrant, energized place to live and work. Singapore is so forward-looking and clearly values science, scientists themselves, and research and development. Just look at the latest Research, Innovation and Enterprise 2020 plan, where the government committed to spending 19 billion Sing dollars over the period 2016 to 2020. Singapore truly is a global R&D hub, and I see this myself every day. The ecosystem around One North, where I'm based, is really amazing. There will be opportunities in science or whatever it is you choose to do. Now is your chance to seize those opportunities. I congratulate you, all of you, once again on your graduation and wish you the very best of luck, every happiness and success as you move on to the next chapter in your life. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Cameron. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the presentation of diplomas to the graduate. This morning, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to graduates from the School of Chemical and Life Sciences. May I now call upon the Director of the School of Chemical and Life Sciences, Dr. Adrian Yeo, to present the awards. Dr. Yeo, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Applied Chemistry.
Isaac Chai Han Jie, Justin Chua Zhi En, Michelle Ng Sing Lan, Odilia Go, Oscar Yuan Wai Hang, Shonya Lingesh, Tan Zhongzhi Sean, Elfie Tan Wei Han, Alicia Lee Jing Ting, Alicia Nian Wen Qian, Elvin Teo Yen Qing, Ang Chun Fang Cherry, Ang Wei Hao Welfen, Ang Yin Ting, Atika Binte Hassan, Al Kai Yao, Balangon Renalyn Giselle Natividad, Brian Fong, Bulaong Caroline Ciriola, Caleb Pui, Chan Shu Ting, Chan Ti Ho, Chan Wei Hao, Charmaine Ong Shu Hui, Chi Cheng Yi Crystal, Chi Sun Tian, Chi Su Hui Samantha, Chen Hui Sin Zoe, Chiu Mei Lin, Chu Chin Yang, Qin Shi Li, Chong Hui Yi, Chong Jia Yi Roshini, Chu Jingkai, Chua Wei Li Tiru, Chua Singru Jewel, Chua Yuan Kyung, Darrow Chua Peng Han, Deborah Ong Shu Zhen, Dominic Ma Jin Yuan, Durga Devi Vivekanandan, Elizabeth Ng Sing Ting, Faleha Muhammad Rafi, Fong Xing Ying, Herve Melanie Letitia Nicole, Ho Chin Tao, Ho Jun Xian, Imran Ershad bin Muhammad, Isabel So Ishan, Javia Chia Isian, John Godi Damawan Allen, Jolene Ng Wei Lin, Justin Tan Shin Chong, Kenneth Kyong Tong Wen, Kevin Han Jing Ting, Ko Hui Ning, Ko Jia Ling Tiffany, Ko Wei Yang, Kwa Rou Xu, Lai Li Ling Rachel, Lai Yi Kit Justice, Li Ming Lin, Lee Wei Jin Amanda Crystal, Lim Joy Yi, Lin Zhu Qing, Lok Yuxuan, Lo Shiyun, Muhammad Shazmi bin Abdul Sukar, Muhammad Aidil bin Azman, Muhammad Haziq bin Hassan, Nadia Lo Xuan Yi, Nafla binte Muhammad Yusuf, Natalie Lim Jingti, Ed Ron, Hong Liang Shonatan, Hui Ti Jean, Li Ting Cheryl, Yun Sin Angel, Nur Arina binte Muhammad Shafiq Nur Dini binte Muhammad Anwar, Nur Hanani Rakina binte Ramat, Nurhanum binte Shrudin, Nuru Shakira binte Ramat, Ong Xuan Xuan Nicole, Ong Yu Min, Pun Qing Xuan Rian, Randall Hong Rong, Samuel Vernon Ong Jing Heng, So Hui Ling, Sean Tan Jing Yong, Si Wei Li, Shannon Lim Fang Ting, Shazwan bin Ramat, Shamaine Ong Shi Min, Sherman Lim Zhi Heng, So Wee Wen, Sonia Samantha Mark, Su Sing Lee, Shafika Lim Jia Sin, Tan Hang Gui Xavier, Tan Ka-shin Benedict, Tan Xiao-tong, Tan Song-hun, Tan Xuan-wen, Tan Yin-xiang Claren, Tan Yuhan Nicole, Teo Ji-hao, Teo Rei-yi Andy, Teo Wei-xuan, Tessa P. Xue-yong, To Zi-yang, Wang Mi-yin, Wang Yi-ning, Wu Junhao Jeremy, Xavier Tan Yong-sin, Shi Tong-chen David, Yong Van-chuan Yong Kien-sin,
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Applied Chemistry with Pharmaceutical Science.
Go Song-kai, Kam Wee-hien, Tan Xuan-wei, Tang Sun,
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Chemical Engineering.
Chua Han-yi, Ku Jia-wei Noel, Ku Wei-zhi, Li Wan-rong, Lim Ze-yong Leon, Andrew Lai Wen-tian, Andrew Wu Kai-en, Ang Chia-xuan, Brendan Yap Yi-heng, Brian Tan Guangjun, Canuel Samantha Mendoza, Chai Zhixun, Chan Huan Yao Kenneth, Chan Jingliang Keith, Chan Zhenyang Ivan, 区之浩、Chen Wei-jun、邱恩圈 Isaac、邱玉香、Chia Tek Fat Reagan、邱家进、Choi E.Y. Iwan、Chua Keng Tin Aloysius、Chong Jun Ying、Clara Leong Zi K、Cynthia Lee Si Hui、David Ho Ze En、Erasmus Tuang Rong Wen、Gabriel Chia Zhi Heng、Gilbert Go Wei Ping、Go Chun Shane、Go Jing Shin、Go Yu En、Guap Qing Yuan、Hazrin bin Mashari、Hendra Yo Zongjun、Ho Gek Swan Glenda、Hugan Chao Jun Heng、Ishwar Singh、Joanne Fu Tianzhou、Keen Wei Jingyan、Ko Hui Ling、Ko Yang Ying Ting Lisha、夸一健、Kwek Jin Kang、Lai Bing Lun、Lao Ji Sheng Nicholas、Li Huan Chan、Liu Xiaofeng、Law Tang Ren、Lo Yi Hong、Luke Alexander Lim Hai Tiang、Lin Tae Jie Yu、 Marcus Wong Jingkai, Marcus Ho Zheng Wei, Mervyn Ku Zhishao, Muhammad Fadil bin Muhammad Sahid, Muhammad Shakif bin Muhammad Qasim, Muhammad Azahari bin Abdul Razak, Muhammad Dani bin Ismail, Muhammad Firdaus Ang bin Muhammad Azari, Muhammad Hanif bin Nordin, Muhammad Haris bin Ahmad Ghazali, Muhammad Haziq bin Hanif, Muhammad Khairu Firdaus bin Paruk, Neha Narakatu Valapil, Niu Wei Sheng Nicholas, Ng Win Yi Edric, Ng Yin Chan Jared, Ng Zi Yao, Nur Iza Patricia Binte Azman, O.C. Cheer, Peng Yi Wei Gabriel, Pritipal Kaur Bra, Qi Zilin, S. Veera Naran, Sim Hui Shi, Tan Chin Rong, Tan Li Min, Tan Long Jun, Tan Shi Da, Tan Wei Jie Gavin, Teo Ray Ling, Teo Taek Yong, Teo Yi Heng, Thanant Lim Xuan Rong, Tim Mao Jie, Tok Yi Ren, Wan Haikal bin Wan Zaini, Wang Wenting, Wang Zuohan Elvin, Won Tianzong Adriel, Wong Zhongyong, Yip Lun Singh, Yong Hui Ting, Zainuddin bin Azizan,
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Perfumery and Cosmetic Science.
Angela Kwek Sing Yu, Cherish Lim, Chong Siu Yun, Claire Blaise Nuronha, Cornelia Hendrawan, Grace Charlotte Louis, Heidi Ng Xiao Rei, Huang Pei Yuan, Jared Ng, Kelly To Hui Yen, Ko Kia Lok John, Ko Yu Sin Joy, Lim Jia Ying, Lim Xiao Xue Sherry, Lim Yan Guan, Lin Ye, Nicole Lam Kit Ying, Nur Inshira Binti Abdul Razak, Po Kwang Yi, Priyanka Ambigai Bhathyanathan, Kwek Ting, Sim Yi Ying, Tan Zehui Zes, To Li Xuan, Wu Jie Ti, Yap Li Sim, Zhang Nanjiao, Zheng Yushu,
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the list of graduates from the School of Chemical and Life Sciences. Thank you, Dr. Yeo. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present the prizes to our graduates for their excellent academic performance. May I invite Dr. Cameron, the Research and Technology Director for Asia Pacific of Croda International, to present the following prizes. Dr. Cameron, please. From the Diploma in Applied Chemistry course, the Kimin Industries Asia Award, Kelvin Xiao Wen Xuan. The Lirasol Southeast Asia Award, Serafina Heng. From the Diploma in Chemical Engineering course, the Lirasol Southeast Asia Award, Gavin Leong Zhi Wei. The Petrochemical Cooperation of Singapore Award, Joshua Tan. The GSK Award, Ryan Teo Yu Xiang. The Trizen International Award, Jerry Teo Jan Yi. From the Diploma in Perfumery and Cosmetic Science course, the Procter & Gamble Singapore Award, Michelle Lua Jia Yi. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present course medals to our top graduates for their outstanding all-round performance. From the Diploma in Applied Chemistry course, the Plastics and Rubber Institute of Singapore silver medal is awarded to Terry Fu Zhiyuan. The MegaChem Gold Award is awarded to Chua Rui Fen. From the Diploma in Chemical Engineering course, the Grand Force Singapore silver medal is awarded to Goh Yok Ping. The following graduate will be awarded the Lee Kuan Yew Award in the 14th session of the graduation ceremony. Today, the ExxonMobil Gold Award and the OCBC Prize are awarded to Song Kiet Ao Shi Yuan. From the Diploma in Perfumery and Cosmetic Science course, the Croda Singapore Silver Medal is awarded to Su An Ng Mei Hua. The Lirasol Southeast Asia Gold Medal is awarded to Radha Sundararajan. That concludes the presentation of course medals. Thank you, Dr. Cameron. Ladies and gentlemen, giving the valedictory speech this morning is Songkiat Ao Shi Yuan, a graduate of the diploma course in chemical engineering. May I now call upon Songkiat to deliver the farewell address on behalf of the new graduates. Songkiat, please.
Good morning to our guest speaker, Dr. Paul Cameron, Principal and CEO, Mr. So Wai Wah, ladies and gentlemen. My journey to SP didn't exactly have a sweet beginning. With a PSOE score of 149, I went into the normal technical stream. I felt devastated, unmotivated, and hopeless. Things got worse when I went to ITE to pursue a NITEC in chemical process technology. Very often, I didn't feel as good as the people around me. At the end of ITE, I decided to pursue a diploma in chemical engineering at SP. My only aim at the time was to just complete the course, nothing more. But my SP journey turned out very different. Despite my poor academic foundation, I pushed myself and studied really hard. Along the way, I was offered many wonderful opportunities by SP, from doing my final-year project at A-Star to completing a 22-week internship program with Nestle, the world's largest food company. All this while juggling studies, CCAs, and a full calendar of activities. It wasn't always easy, but I challenged myself to press on, to stay positive. We all faced challenges and took them on bravely. That's why we stand here proudly today. On behalf of the graduating cohorts from School of Chemical and Life Sciences, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our lecturers, friends, and families who have supported and contributed to our unforgettable 3 years. It is thanks to their encouragement, care, and guidance that we are here today. To my lecturers, thank you for entertaining my never-ending questions. You have truly sparked mind-burning curiosity in chemical engineering. To my DCHE cohort, thank you for spending countless late nights with me completing our assignments and tutoring one another over endless mathematical equations. These memories will forever be etched in my heart. To my mommy and daddy, you're my pillars of strength. You have always stood by my side during difficult times, regardless of my life decisions. Thank you for teaching me to always be humble. My fellow graduates, I wish you success in all endeavors. Although our SP journey ends here, a new one begins. So, conquer your fears, learn from your failures, and never stop moving forward. Congratulations to all CLS graduates of 2019. Thank you.
Thank you, Songkiat. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony is now adjourned. May I invite all to stand. The procession groups will now leave the convention hall. Thank you for your patience. Please join us for the tea reception at the plaza outside the convention center. May I invite parents and guests to leave the convention center first. Please ensure that you have all your belongings. Have a pleasant day.